Yo, fight fans. Welcome back to Ring Ruler, your go-to spot for everything boxing. Today, we're diving into the fight that's got the whole world buzzing. Canelo Alvarez versus the Russian champion in a 2025 showdown that's pure fire. Mexico versus Russia, power versus precision, legacy versus destiny. This is the kind of clash that makes history. So grab your gloves, hit that like button, and stick with Ring Ruler till the end because we've got exclusive highlights, a full breakdown, and a surprise twist that'll keep you glued to your screen. Let's get into it. Picture this: the arena's electric, the crowd's roaring, and the lights are shining bright on two warriors ready to leave it all in the ring. On one side, we've got Saul Canelo Alvarez, the pride of Mexico, a man who's been dominating boxing for over a decade. With 63 wins, 39 knockouts, and a resume that includes names like Golovkin, Plant, and Bivol. Canelo's not just a fighter, he's a legend. His signature red hair, that menacing stare, and those devastating body shots have made him a fan favorite and a nightmare for opponents. But tonight, he's facing a challenge like no other. Across the ring stands the Russian champion, a slick, undefeated machine known for lightning-fast counters and a defense that's tougher to crack than a bank vault. This guy's got the skills, the heart, and the hunger to shock the world. The question is, can he dethrone the king? Ring Ruler's got the answers, so let's break it down. The opening bell rings, and the tension's so thick, you could cut it with a knife. Canelo comes out stalking, his feet planted like he's ready to tear down a wall. He's throwing those heavy jabs, testing the waters, looking for an opening to land that famous left hook to the body. The Russian champion, though, is moving, like a ghost, slipping, sliding, and firing back with crisp jabs that snap Canelo's head back. The crowd's on edge, and you can feel the energy through the screen. Round one's a chess match, with both fighters feeling each other out, but you can tell this is gonna explode soon. Here at Ring Ruler, we're all about those details, so let's talk about what makes this fight special. Canelo's got power, experience, and that Mexican warrior spirit, but the Russian's got youth, speed, and a game plan that's keeping everyone guessing. Round 2 kicks off, and Canelo turns up the heat. He's cutting off the ring, trapping the Russian against the ropes, and unloading those body shots that make you wince just watching. The Russian's tough, though he's not buckling. Instead, he fires back with a slick combination: jab, cross, and a sneaky uppercut that grazes Canelo's chin. The crowd erupts. This guy's not here to play, he's here to win. The Russian's footwork is something else, dancing around the ring like he's on ice, making Canelo chase him. But if you know Canelo, you know he loves a challenge. He's grinning, almost like he's enjoying the hunt. Ring Ruler's calling it now. This fight's gonna be a classic. By round 3, the pace is picking up, and the gloves are flying. Canelo lands a monster right hand that rocks the Russian, but the champ recovers quick, throwing a 3-punch combo that has the commentators screaming. The Russian's defense is unreal. Every time Canelo thinks he's got him, he slips out like a shadow. It's like watching a bull versus a matador, and the arena's eating it up. The fans are chanting Canelo, Canelo, while the Russian's corner is yelling instructions in rapid-fire Russian. You can see the determination in both fighters' eyes, and it's giving us chills here at Ring Ruler. This isn't just a fight, it's a war of wills, a battle for bragging rights, and a chance to cement a legacy. Let's talk strategy for a second. Canelo's game plan is clear. Pressure, pressure, pressure. He's trying to wear the Russian down, targeting the body to slow those quick feet. Every punch he throws is like a sledgehammer, and you can see the Russian feeling it. But the Russian's not just surviving, he's countering with precision. His jab's like a laser, and he's landing sneaky right hands that are starting to add up. The Russian's team has clearly studied Canelo's fights, and they've got him prepared for every trick in the book. But Canelo's been here before, and he's got a few tricks of his own. Ring Ruler's got the best seat in the house, and we're breaking down every moment so you don't miss a thing. Round 5 is where things get wild. Canelo traps the Russian in the corner and unleashes a flurry left hook. Right uppercut, body shot, repeat. The crowd's on its feet, thinking this might be the beginning of the end, but hold up. The Russian slips out and lands a vicious counter that staggers Canelo for a split second. The arena explodes, and social media's probably losing its mind right now. If you're watching this on Ring Ruler, drop a comment below and let us know who you're rooting for. The Russian's proving he's no underdog, and Canelo's realizing this isn't gonna be a walk in the park. The respect between these two is palpable, but there's no love lost when those fists start flying. By round 7, both fighters are digging deep. Canelo's face is showing some redness from those sharp counters, and the Russian's breathing heavy from the body shots. It's a grueling battle, and you can tell they're leaving everything in the ring. Canelo lands a beautiful combination that has the Russian wobbling, but the champ clinches, buys some time, and fires back with a desperate hook. It's back and forth action, the kind of fight that makes boxing fans lose their voices screaming. At the screen, Ring Ruler's loving every second of this, and we know you are too. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and join the Ring Ruler family for more epic breakdowns like this. Round 9 is the turning point. Canelo's relentless pressure is starting to pay off. The Russian's legs are slowing, and those body shots are taking their toll. Canelo smells blood and goes for the kill, landing a thunderous left hook that sends the Russian stumbling. The crowd's going nuts, and the energy's off the charts. But the Russian's heart is unreal. He refuses to go down, firing back with a defiant combination that keeps him in the fight. This is why we love boxing. Folks, it's not just about skill, it's about guts, heart, and who wants it more. Ring Ruler's calling it. This fight's going down in history as one of the greats. As we head into the championship rounds, the tension's at an all-time high. Round 11 is a straight-up brawl. Both fighters are exhausted but refusing to back down. Canelo's throwing bombs, and the Russian's countering with everything he's got. The crowd's chanting, the commentators are losing their minds, and Ring Ruler's here breaking it all down for you. Every punch feels like it could be the last, and you can see the determination etched on both fighters' faces. The Russian lands a clean right hand that snaps Canelo's head back, but Canelo responds with a vicious body shot that makes the Russian wince. It's Mexico versus Russia, pride versus pride, and neither man's giving an inch. Round 12 here, we go. The final round, and it's all on the line. Canelo's pushing forward, knowing a knockout could seal the deal. The Russians digging deep, using every ounce of energy to stay alive. They're trading shots in the center of the ring, and the crowd's on its feet. Canelo lands a huge uppercut, but the Russian answers with a desperate flurry. The bell rings, and both fighters raise their hands, knowing they've just given us a fight for the ages. The arena's buzzing, and Ring Ruler's got goosebumps. What a battle. But who's got the win? Let's talk about it. The judges. Scorecards are in, and it's a nail-biter. This one's close. Folks, too close to call without seeing those numbers. Canelo's aggression and power might have swayed the judges, but the Russians' slick defense and sharp counters could steal it. Here at Ring Ruler, we're breaking down the stats. Canelo landed more power shots, but the Russian had the edge in jabs. It's a split decision kind of fight, and the boxing world's gonna be talking about this one for years. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did Canelo's pressure win it, or did the Russian's finesse steal the show? Ring Ruler wants to hear from you. Before we wrap up, let's talk about what this fight means. Canelo's legacy is already cemented, but a win here solidifies his spot as one of the all-time greats. For the Russian champion, this is his chance to shock the world and claim his place among the elite. Win or lose, both fighters showed heart, skill, and the kind of grit that makes boxing the greatest sport on the planet. Here at Ring Ruler, we live for moments like this, and we're so hyped to share them with you. Alright fight fans, that's a wrap on our Canelo vs. Russian champion breakdown. If you loved this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a Ring Ruler upload. We've got a surprise coming up, an exclusive interview with a boxing insider dropping next week, so stay tuned for that. Drop a comment below. Who's your pick for the next big fight? Canelo versus another champ, or the Russian getting a rematch? Let's keep the convo going. Thanks for rocking with Ring Ruler, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.